Hey guys, welcome back to Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. My name is Dylan, and as you can see, I am dressed up nicely. This is the same shirt. I only wear this for special occasions. And this shirt, we had me and my wife's wedding reception in this. A huge party at my parents' house, and I had a food truck come, like that style. We got married somewhere else, and then had everyone to the reception, and I wore this, and I'll never forget it. It's one of those treasures because I partied so hard with all my friends and family. I mean, it was just epic. It was an epic day. So, with that in mind, you're going to see something really epic tonight. And I'm going to start this video in one direction. And then if we get to another direction where I want to show these other items, we'll see. But for now, I'm going to stick with talking about one card. It's going to be about the National. And my last pickup at the National. And also one of my gifts that I received at the National. And this gift right now, as you guys know, it is a gift from Scott Reindeer Studios. We talked about he's an incredible artist, and I asked him, I don't know, a year and a half ago, or a year ago, about a year ago probably, like, hey, can you put me in line for doing an art piece for me? And he did, and I had no idea he was bringing it to the National. And I asked him to look at the Fleer set of Ted Williams, a 1959 Fleer set, and get some inspiration from Ted Williams' life in those cards. And he went so far and beyond my wildest imagination that it blew my mind. I was speechless when I received it, and it is truly, I have this hanging over my desk, and it finally finished. I just received a package from Scott with all the cards, so I wanted to make sure I did this video properly and expressed how grateful and honored I am to have this in my collection. And without further ado, I'm going to show you guys this. See if you can see it. I have it framed up. So that's Ted Williams surfing using a bat for a paddle. And then he goes on to write an entire story on the back of the card. So Scott makes the art piece. Just absolutely insane. I'm going to continue on talking about it in a moment. And then he makes a card with it, adds it to the set of 1959 because it goes up to number 80, and puts a story on the back, and you can read this story, and it's about, you know what, I'm just going to read it. In the off-season, Ted was on a fishing trip in the Pacific. When he ran out of bait, he decided to head over to Hawaii and give surfing a try. Let me tell you, it was a heck of a lot of fun. Those surfers are quite impressive athletes, being able to ride waves as big as the Green Monster. This experience gave him a new meaning to being on deck. It's just insane. I could not believe that he came up with a story for the card. And then you have right here, Ted gave surfing a try in Anahola Bay, trying to prove that his Benny was no Barney. I mean, it's just so incredible and thoughtful, and it just blows my mind. And he sent me this card this week. I just got it yesterday, I think. And it's a 1-of-1 custom signature, his autograph, and Ted Williams bat. So let me go back to the art, okay? So the art in and of itself, what this represents for me as a Ted Williams super fan and collector. Since I was a kid, I had Ted Williams black and whites on my wall. And like black and white photos everywhere of Ted Williams, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, all these greats, Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, and they were all over my walls. And I had a Ted Williams root beer sign on my wall that's up there. And growing up, seeing a Ted Williams baseball card, it baffled the mind that I could ever own one. So when I asked Scott to do a project, I was just picturing Ted Williams with a fishing pole and with a marlin on it, and maybe you know what? I didn't even know. Like I had all these different envisions in my head, and he showed me this. It just took my breath away. Ted Williams' bat is the paddle, and Scott doesn't know, but cue the video. I'm a huge paddler, and not only like I love to paddleboard. I've done phases of paddleboarding, but I always thought I would be a river rafting guy. If I wasn't such a big, huge fan, if I just didn't love surfing as much as I do. I love river rafting, and a paddle represents to me is the power to conquer the river. I've been river rafting probably 7 or 8 times, and one time, cue some videos. That's me. I'm going to edit in this video. Last time I was up in sidetrack, but a story that has to do with the art as well. A little bit about me. Every river rafting trip I've ever been on, something has happened. Like airlifted people out, boats flipped over, people getting hypothermia. Dude, it is gnarly. It's so gnarly because it's like surfing, except the water doesn't stop. So when you hit a wave on the river, it never stops. So you can really drown really fast. But I think it was like 7 years ago, cue the videos, of me river rafting. Dream come true for me. I did a kayak river raft. So all my friends went on a kayaking trip. They're a river rafting trip. Big river rafters. They were surfers, and then they moved up to Oregon, and we did this crazy river. So I flew there, and they had a kayak, and their dad was going to kayak, and then there was going to be 3 boats and 2 kayaks, and nobody else wanted to do the kayak, and I was just like, dude, put me in on the kayak. I want to do that my entire life. Kayak down, use a paddle, kayak down a really, really nutsy river with no one in my boat. And I did it, and it was insane. We almost had people drown on this one too. It was like the scariest thing. I have crazy GoPro footage, but I'm going to share it in here, but we had some crazy experiences, but I crushed it. I kayaked the whole thing. I'll never do that again because it's so dangerous, but you'll see some of my river rafting experiences. I'm going to put some pictures up and videos. To see Ted Williams with a paddle in his hand and it's a baseball bat, just like, dude, come on. That's just too much. And have him surfing. You guys all know I'm a surfer. That's what I do. I surf every day. You could see I'm like sunbaked. My eyes are bloodshot. I have surfed like crazy the last 3 days, probably 2.5 hours plus, 3 days in a row. I'm trying to get ready. The season's about to begin. We're going to be getting some real swells here soon. So I'm just like, I'm all about surfing. So what I did to honor Scott and to say thank you is I took Ted Williams surfing with me. I taped this exact copy to my surfboard, and I took him out where Ted Williams went surfing. And in this art piece. And I just thought it would be fun. Video's not very good. Like, I put their GoPro in my mouth. Like, I went out in a spot that no one surfs, and I just love surfing there, but it wasn't much going on. It's hard to surf. But I'll throw a video in of me and Ted Williams surfing. So I just wanted to honor Scott and do something fun and take a baseball card surfing. You'll see it taped to my board. It's really fun. So Scott, man, I'm honored. I'm gonna treasure this. And, oh, you know what I was gonna bring out? and I forgot, is all of your cards of your art pieces that everyone has. So, okay, so instead of me going back through those, I want to share something else, a way for me to share this with you guys. So, I know I'm all over the place right now, but I should have put notes together. But before I forget, Scott sent me also this week in a huge box of 100 of these cards. Let me make sure you guys can see. So I have this box of 100 signed Scott Reindeer Studios Ted Williams art piece that I have on my wall, the original, with the card hanging up on my wall. I have 100 of these to give away, plus more. He numbered 10 of them. So what I plan on doing is, not only will I be sending these out anytime I send a care package out, or someone writes me a letter, sends me a gift, and I end up sending something back, these will all go in there. But I wanted to make sure I give these out to anyone who wants one, but I want to do it in a way that I know I will do it. There's no way, if you just send me an email with your address, I'm going to ship this to you. I don't even look at my emails. I literally, if you look at my phone, I have 19,000 unread emails. And literally, I'm not lying. 19,000. Might be at 20,000 now. So what I decided would be a really cool idea is, if you go on my eBay store, it's 3/14/14 sports cards. It's on my home profile page on my YouTube. I'll try and tag it in the YouTube description, or however I can do it. And if you want one of these cards, hand signed with the art piece of Scott, Ted Williams cards, I'm going to donate up to $5 of your purchase from my eBay store to a charity. It'll probably be a charity that's benefiting the Maui fire in one way, shape, or form. But I'm going to donate 100% of the profits. So what you can do for me to ship this out easily, go on my eBay store and buy $1.59, I think is my cheapest card, or $1.69. Look for a card you want. There's thousands up there. Find the card you want. Cost you $1.69. I get your address automatically through eBay, but all you have to do is send me a message when you purchase a card from my store. Say, hey Dylan, I was hoping to get one of the Scott Reindeer Studios Ted Williams cards, or however you want to word it. Just let me know. I will include this, and then all the profit from that sale, if it's a $1.59 card, it's like 40 cents or something. I will put that aside, and that will go into a fund that's going to get donated to something that it'll probably go to Maui Fire, but it also might be a cancer society or something like that. But it's going to be donating, and I promise, and I'll keep a spreadsheet. So all the way up to $5. So if a card costs $5 or card costs $7, probably your whole thing's going to be donated. It'll be like $5 profit, boom, all donated. So whatever you want to buy up to $5, you just let me know and I'll send you this card. So you could spend $1.50, and then you don't have to send me a return address. You don't have to do any legwork yourself. Just spend $1.59 and you can get one of these. So I thought that was the best method for me to get everyone who wants one of these. And I will be honored, and Scott will be honored that you have one of these in your collection. When I see other prints that Scott's done for other individuals, and like Mike Moynihan has one of Hank Aaron in the background, and I know Matt and Tires have the same one but a different one, Hank Aaron on their wall. I'm honored to own the cards that Scott gives for those, and I want to make sure that everyone who wants one of these gets one, and the only way is going to be the way I just talked about, because I'm not going to write down addresses. There's just no way. I just won't do it. So this is perfect. I print them all out at once, put one of these in there, and I'll send you let me know who you are or something. I'll send you all the turn back the clock cards I have left, and my surfing card. So just tell me what you want. I'll send you anything if you just buy it. Spend $1.59. All the profits going to a charity of my choice. It'll be either the Maui Fire Victims Fund, however that works, an animal one, or a cancer society. Okay? So there we go. Dude, with that, that's what I wanted to talk about tonight, and that's what this video is. That's where I'm going to end this video, because I just wanted to say thank you to Scott for this incredible piece of art that is one of a kind. I'm the only one in the whole world that has this, and I'm just going to cherish it forever. It's going to be it's hanging already right above my desk. I see it every day more than anything else, just like my clipboard. It's right above the clipboard, the pin board where Joe, Forest Offs Corners, Willie Mays card is on, and Orlando's card's up there, and my John from Sports Card Nation card is pinned to it. And I turn back the clock, so this is right there where I see it every day, and it's just glorious. So thank you, Scott, and anyone who wants one, just let me know through my eBay store. Message me through there after you buy it, and boom, bing, bang. Okay, that's what we got for you, and thank you for watching, and check out Scott's channel, and check out his artwork, most importantly. Man, I'll treasure this. So thank you, Scott. Okay, later, guys. You.